Hello and welcome to another week's edition or the first week's edition of 2017 of the Waller Preview Show. We had a good start to the new year.
We did, Charlie. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, Charlie touched down from his 3-week holiday, a day overdue.
Two.
He fell into the old trap of, what did you do?
Well, I missed New Year's Day, so I sort of deserved a morning off.
He was due back here Monday morning, but he forgot that he lost a day travelling. Very considerate, Charlie. But everyone else had a good time working over Christmas and New Year, but Charlie was skiing the slopes of where?
Slopes of Val d'Isere.
And did you get engaged, they tell me?
No, I didn't. She said no.
Fair enough too.
Well, a couple of days before, on New Year's Eve, you had a brilliant winner in From Within.
Yes, good. She's a smart 2-year-old, that's for sure, and just an absolute natural. She's strong, good attitude, fast, and certainly showed that in her debut run where she was eased down well short of the line, yet still managed to run some pretty good figures, according to the experts, which is pleasing to hear.
Magic Millions bound.
Doing the best to get her there. She's going to have an important gallop on Saturday, and we'll see how she goes there. If she works well, that'll be a big step forward. We're very conscious of running in the Magic Millions second up. But hey, you buy horses for these races, there'd have to be something wrong for us not to run, that's for sure. We're not just going to take the easy approach and say we're going to wait for the lead-ups to the slippers. If she's ready to race, she'll race.
Spot on.
What do you think?
I 100% agree.
Good.
She's bought for this purpose.
Let her roll.
You don't buy a car and leave it in the garage.
No.
Righto, then Randwick on the second, we had Black on Gold.
We did.
Good win.
Very impressive win. And he's been put aside for the lead-ups to the Queensland Derby. It's not just about a Queensland Derby. There's good prize money in lead-ups or wherever they may take you. So he's deserved a well-earned break, earning a couple of good wins and some good prize money for his owner.
We also had Vine Napoli.
Yeah, bounced back after a poor performance the week before, or an average performance more than a poor performance, and we stuck to our guns, made sure she pulled up well from her previous run. There was nothing to suggest she would be stopped, and Jason Collett's got a great record on her. It was his first city winner back after his long layoff with an injury, so he certainly suits her well, and I think that was a big part of the win. It was a good ride.
And then with no city meeting up in Sydney yesterday, you made a rare visit to Melbourne.
Yes.
We came home with Bickies.
Yeah, went to Sandown and just to see how everything's going down the Melbourne stable. I go down there once a week, which is normally a Friday, but there's obviously no race days on that day for no city meetings, so it's rare for me to get to a city meeting, but it was good. There was a good crowd there. Geez, they've got some great tracks in Victoria. A lot of
variation.
In fact, there's the city tracks. You've got Sandown, Flemington, Caulfield, and Moonee Valley. They are so different. It's not funny. And I was blown away by the rise of the straight. I sit and watch it all the time, Sandown or other race meetings, but you don't get to experience it unless you're there firsthand. And I was dead set blown away. It's a tough straight. Not only long, but the uphill rise was quite amazing. So it's no surprise to see those horses surge from the 350 look winning chances and the 150, they're gone.
So you were happy with Aurora Glow?
Very happy. Yeah, good win for Denise. Star Thoroughbreds, they've had a good start to the season as they did last year. They had a great season. Obviously Denise will be active at the Magic Millions. It's her main sale. She buys very well there. Something for everybody, as we will be too, Charles.
Absolutely.
We'll be up there buying some really nice horses. It's a great sale. It's a great week. Everybody wants runners at the Magic Millions now. It's just changed so much in the last few years. It's now the richest race day in Australia. So yeah, we'll be part of the action, looking to find some beauties for next year.
Okay,
Maybe another From Within,
absolutely.
or another Winx.
Yeah, one or the other.
Be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe both.
Zoostar, Boban, they've all come out of that sale.
Yeah, rattle off a few more, why don't you? Show off. Right, we'll go straight into Warwick Farm Saturday meeting. We have Sellerman resuming.
He looks fit, Charlie. He's only had the one trial. He did a good job last prep without sort of breaking into that top echelon, but he is a listed winner. He's now gilded. I think that'll make a big difference. Obviously, he's going to improve with the run, but 1400 is a nice starting point.
And also in the same race, we have Jaminza, blinkers on.
Well, I think forget his run last start after an impressive maiden win, albeit a big rise to Saturday Company. But I think the blinkers going on is a big plus, and we'll try and give him a bit of room. He got bottled up after being back and didn't appreciate it at all. Can improve.
And then into the next race, race 3, we have Harlem Lady with Lee McGorry claiming a valuable 3 off his back.
Bounce back to winning form. Unfortunately, not winning form bounce back to form, not winning form. She only got beaten narrowly with a good second, but it showed that she's back to a suitable trip. She's improved thanks to that first up run, and she should be very hard to beat again. A good draw is important. It's important also that Lee gets her to jump, gets her balanced up and finish off, because of his 3 kilo claim. It's very valuable.
It certainly is. Then we've got a little bit of a break into race 6. We have Winetails.
If she turns up, she's competitive. I think you and Liam were suggesting the other day she'd been running very close to horses like Delectation, Good Project from our stable. She was basically half a length inferior to them, and she's a listed winner in her own right, and unlucky in some group races. So
Tim Clark gets on well.
he has got quite a good record on it. Yeah, two wins, 2 placings from 5. And the 5th one was a very unlucky run at Flemington. So yeah, he's a back aboard. Steps up to the mile.
Yep.
So that's a big plus. I think she's just getting left, losing a bit of interest. I think we've taken blinkers off, taken the cross nose band off. She's ready to go.
Okay, and also in the same race, Cawthon's Power, drawn soft in barrier 2.
Went back to the barrier since his disappointing run last time. I was much happier with his trial the other day. Blake Shin was aboard. He said he's going well. He's ready to win if he wants to. So it all depends on him.
And race 8, Invincible, drawn barrier 5 in a big field.
Yeah, just a touch short, 1200 metres, but good draw certainly will favour him, as will Hugh Bowman aboard. So he's won his last 2 starts, albeit last preparation. In fact, he's only really had a week off, hasn't he? He hasn't really had any time off at all. So he's in great form. He's trialled extremely well. Yes, the 1200 is a bit short, but he'll be attacking the line.
Good horse. Then into the last, we have Hogmanay, seeking out the hat-trick.
Yeah, James Innes Jr. aboard again, claims 2 kilos, sneaking up in the weights a little bit. He's got a soft draw, that's going to be a big plus. He's had a trial since his last run, or win 4 weeks ago. Horses like him, they're in winning form, they're hard to beat.
Can Sonic Swish beat him?
Well, gee, his last 2 runs have been fantastic. He got beat, he ran about 8th last start, beaten, I'd say, a neck.
Yeah.
And got held up at an important time. 1400 metres is going to suit him. He's going to be very hard to beat.
Okay, then we've just got the one down in Melbourne, the Mighty Hersley.
Yeah, he certainly runs a lot better in Melbourne. He's second up over 1800. He'd like a bit of give in the track. A good 3 would test him. A good 4 is better, and obviously 5 would be even better again. But he looks well enough. Probably think he's a runaway yet.
Okay, and we'll quickly just rattle on through Canterbury Friday night.
Righto.
Okay, we have Bold Carlotta in the 1250.
Going terrific. Her run last Saturday was great. She's pulled up very well.
Okay, then in the 1100 we've Aquatic.
First up, probably been gilded as well since last preparation. Wasn't far away. It was just a weak horse. Be hard to beat. Had 2 trials. Trial good.
Okay, then into the 1972 we have Montauk and Austin.
Montauk will ride him a bit quieter. We rode him too close last start. dropping back to midweek grade, he'll run well. Austin didn't handle the wet track last start, forget he went round and can bounce back.
Course and distance winner.
Yes.
And then in the 1550, quick defence on the very quick backup.
Went much better on Monday, although it wasn't an overly strong race. It's a similar distance, he's got a big weight. Who rides?
Lee McGorry.
Yeah,
Taking
gets it
3 off.
3 off. He went forward last start, settled well. I guess he'll do the same from about Barry 9.
Yes, 8.
8.
And then in the Evening Star, we have the Rumour File and No Return.
Rumour File, his run the other day wasn't too bad. It looks like there'll be a bit of pace on in this race Friday night, which will suit. It's not an overly big field. If he gets around Canterbury, he'll be charging home.
No Return's going around loose with 51 on his back.
Yeah, very lightweight. He loves Canterbury, loves the 1900, and he's drawn well.
Yep, barrier 2. Okay, and then
Was there a third one or just the 2?
no,
2.
one was scratched out of it. Yeah. Ciale into the last. Barrier 1.
Yeah, 1100's a bit short, but she has won this distance and tracked this preparation, so we shouldn't be too worried about it.
Wrong.
Barrier, eh?
She went over 1200.
Sorry. Okay. So it's a little bit short for her, according to Charlie. I'll check my records later. Last start she went okay, but just Warwick Farm wasn't really her style of track. She drew wide, had to be used up early, so she can bounce back.
Okay. Have a lovely weekend.
See you at the Magic Millions. If you don't,
Yeah, absolutely.
if you're not making it, give us a call. Charlie will buy you a horse.
Yeah.
A good
You
horse.
can train
a
it.
good horse.
You trainer?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Job done. We've got my number at the bottom of the screen.